Hi all, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to make a quick video about the difference between a VCA fader, or a VCA track, whatever you want to call it, and a bus. So we'll start off with a VCA fader. So we'll add one to the track. So first of all, highlight the tracks you need. You can do that from the mixer or from the arrangement view, and you can actually also do it if you've got them packed into a folder. If you click this button here, you can add a bus to the entire folder or a VCA. So I'll choose a VCA, and I'll just align it to the left there. So what this means is we can now adjust the level relative to each of these tracks. So if I just play the drums by themselves, you can see there the drums move relative to each other. So let's say those drums are all nicely set. Kick sounds great just there. Clap sounds brilliant at minus 12.9. And the drum loop sits great at minus 6.4. But the bass line, when we introduce it, is too soft. We can use the VCA fader to bring these three tracks down whilst keeping their relative volumes in order to match the bass line's level. Let's say the bass line, we want it to stay there for whatever reason you might have. Although it does have plenty of room to be shifted up. There's lots of breathing room there, but let's say for example it was a bit higher, then you could use the VCA to drop this drum group down whilst keeping all these levels relative to each other, so they'll stay roughly where they are. So watch this. So that is a VCA track, and you can only use that with you can't use effects. You can't put effects on a VCA track. Voltage controlled amplifier. It's literally to control the volume of other tracks that you link it to. Whereas a bus, on the other hand, if we go back to our channels, select them, back up here, add bus, and we'll just move it across. Drum bus. So that is going to help us with mixing at the mixing stage, or maybe you use a bus for creative effects, such as maybe you've got a group of leads that you want to bunch together and put a reverb over them. You could do that, but the main thing is that you can use these to put effects over whatever it is that you're grouping. So that chorus effect is now being played over the entire group. So typically for drum buses you might use a compressor or a limiter. So that is the difference between a drum bus and a VCA fader track.